Good morning. Today I'm going to go ahead and work on we've been working on talking about everyday carry. We've been talking about different ways to use our blades or our everyday carry weapons, for close quarter or whatever. Today I want to work on, first I want to kind of highlight a little trainer that was given me today. If you've looked at some of the videos, you've seen the witch finger and the warlock. And those are both a couple of great everyday carry, purpose-driven weapons, that were developed by Novakovic and manufactured by Hauck. So what Joe did, he found out I didn't have a trainer, and he sent me a trainer. So I've been out playing with that this morning a little bit, and I wanted to go ahead and I thought it'd be a good time to cut a video. One, to explain things that we don't talk about a lot. A lot of people don't talk about deployment. They don't talk about the way you carry. They don't talk about, common sense ways to carry your blade. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to break down, show you this cute little trainer. And this is actually just the way it came. And it's exactly the way that the witch finger and the warlock are carried. Okay, both of them carry that way. This thing clicks in a lot harder than this, and it's not going to pop out. I just got it a little bit loose today, so it's a little easier to train with until I can get the sheath broken in. It's brand new. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk today, cover a little bit of things on here. You can see how this thing angles. I mean, it doesn't print whatsoever. It sits and rides on the belt. You're going to need a belt to carry it, but once it's in here, there's no printing whatsoever. I mean, it's incredible. It's right there ready to pull. It's a very easy access. And I like to carry this way anyway. I love to be in here. I like to kind of pull my blade from here. I'm not much of a side carry guy. I'm a little more front carry. Some would call appendix, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, again, the same places that you can go looking for the witch finger or the warlock are the same places that you can go ahead and contact them about this trainer as well. And if you get the blade, you really should come up with a trainer that is very close facsimile to what you're going to carry. It wouldn't make sense for me to sit and shoot a Thompson center arms pistol at the range all day long and then carry around a little LCP. I got to carry what I shoot. When I got my Glock 19, I bought a Glock 44 as soon as one was available. I could shoot 22 ammo through the same platform. Basically, I got the same size gun, got the mid-size Glock. I could shoot 9mm or 22. Now, 22 is cheaper. 22 is easier to practice with, so I do a whole lot of rounds through my 22. I shoot a mag or two of 9 through it to make sure I'm good to go still. Everything's accurate. I can do what I need to do with it. But then when I pull up the 22 and I shoot cheap, I'm shooting the same gun. There's so many minor differences on it. It's not going to cause me any kind of problem whatsoever. So same thing with this. I'm training with what I'm going to carry. And in my mind, that just makes total sense. Being familiar with it, being able to work it out just like I am right now. Put that bad boy back in, being able to be, I come out, nothing happens, I'm back in, walking down the street, nobody knows what's happening. Okay? I can pull this guy. Have him sitting back here, good to go. I pull this guy. Now the witch finger is such a thin blade, very strong, very thick, but very thin. I can almost cover that with one finger. All right, so I could have that thing deployed out here and ready, going, hey man, what's happening? I'm kind of hanging out on the side here, and I'm ready to go. All right, and if I'm in this direction, I'm ready to go. Everything's ready to happen. So you want to work on these things and get used to deploying them. So if you're hanging out, just get used to deploying and cutting, deploying and sticking. All right, get the hang of being able to get that bad boy out and sticking, cutting what you're training with. Plus, you also learn the range you need to be at. Well, I'm in here cutting Bob. I know that I can't be out here dancing around at this range. I got to get in here where I can reach and cut. Okay? I can be in here where I got to do what I got to do. So I get used to using this blade. I'm used to carrying it. All right? So it's very simple. Part of this is, yes, it's a recommendation and a advertisement for the witch finger, the warlock, and their trainers. They're great blades. People need to use them. I'm going to make another video later on. When next time I go pig hunting, I'm going to cut up a pig with the witch finger and the warlock, just to let you know how, even though they're purpose-driven blades, they work real well for that kind of stuff too. Because it was funny, Hauck, one time we were discussing, I don't know if we were discussing it or if it's something I read that he had asked of him or whatever, but when they were asking about his favorite kind of blade, he goes, I don't really have a favorite kind of blade. He goes, but I want to have a knife that I can cut a steak with, and that's kind of the deal with this. I cut everything with these guys. When I carry an everyday carry blade, it's my utility knife. Okay, now it may be available to me if I need to use it for self-defense, but it's a knife that I'm going to be cutting stuff with. I prefer the fixed blade. I just do. I don't like having to pull shit out of my pocket. Okay, I like having something I can just pull off my belt line and do my thing with. This is perfect carry for me. So again, no printing. See my belly, but you see no blade. Okay, now you see the blade. And I want you to feel and not see this blade. So have a good day, train hard.